Hey guys, welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. I thought given that it's October now and we're getting closer to Christmas, I would do a gift guide for fangirls. So if you're a fangirl or you are best friends with a fangirl or someone in your family is a fangirl, anyone who's really into a fandom, these are some ideas of what you can either get them or ask for Christmas. I've got a whole list, so I'm going to go into Marvel, Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, gifts for book girls, and then some music ones as well. A lot of the prices of these vary quite a lot, so there are some cheaper ones, there are some more expensive ones. I'm always wondering what to ask for Christmas, and I thought this could help some people out. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, first up, starting with Marvel. So I've got some more basic ones. You could ask for posters to decorate rooms. So for example, I have a Moon Knight poster up on my wall right now. Honestly, posters work for kind of any fandom, but really good for Marvel because there are hundreds and hundreds of poster designs. You can get posters from H&V, any kind of music store generally sells posters. I know you can order some online at Redbubble, there's some on Amazon. Honestly, there's loads of places you can get posters from. Another great one is comics as well. Obviously, if they're a movie fan, they might not have read the comics too much, but there are some really great ones. So if you find out what their favorite movie is, maybe you can get them a comic related to that movie or to that hero. I really like them as Marvel comics. Some of the X-Men comics are really good. Honestly, just like whatever they're into, comics related to that. And then another kind of classic Marvel present would be Funko Pops. I actually don't have any. I'm asking for some for Christmas this year, but they're just really cute and they're perfect for a fangirl. You can get them related to basically any character or movie that character would be in, so you can get quite niche with it. Any kind of merch like hoodies, hats, t-shirts, search up on Etsy Marvel hoodies, Marvel t-shirts, Marvel hats, whatever, and then it should come up with some pretty good ideas. There are tons and tons of Etsy shops with really cute designs. Something else you can do as well, if you go on TikTok and just search up Marvel hoodies or Marvel t-shirts, there's often some kind of people promoting their stores on there, so it helps you find the stores a bit easier if you know you want like a specific style. Another cute one that's more kind of like clothing and accessories related, the Marvel range in Pandora. I don't actually know where it's gone, but I have the Peter Parker, like I think it's the Amazing Spider-Man, and it's like the camera and it's got Peter taking a selfie in it. I think it must be in my bag from work last night, but that's really cute. They have a ring with the Infinity Stones on it. They've got so many different charms of like Spider-Man, Thor's hammer, Groot, Deadpool and Wolverine. Honestly, I want every single one of the charms. There's also necklaces as well, so you don't like have to already have a bracelet to like collect the charms on. It can just be like you can get a ring or you can get a necklace or something like that. I know my friend Grace has the Captain America ring and that's really cute. Basically, there's just a ton of options. Of course, Pandora can be a bit more expensive. Something a lot more on the affordable side, can be free if you already have the equipment, is you could make bracelets with character names or movie names on them. Just like little friendship bracelet style things. Then it's not like a massive present, but it's a lot more simple and easier to do. Also, it kind of comes from the heart a bit more because you've taken the time to make those. I don't know, I think that's a really cute idea. I really like friendship bracelets, so that's always one you can do at home. Also, if I'm looking over here, it's because I've got a list of the ideas so I don't forget any. Another good idea is sunglasses. The brand Diff does a ton of different sunglasses that are like themed around different characters and movies. Right now, their Marvel range is Fantastic Four. So I think they have Mr. Fantastic and Human Torch ones. I'm pretty sure they have Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll put them up on the screen here. But they also do a ton of different fandoms. There's a lot of Star Wars ones. They have Wicked right now. I think they have Wednesday. The list of like the different collections they have is massive. So if you have someone who's really into like Marilyn Monroe, I know they have Marilyn Monroe glasses. Like there is a ton of different examples on there. I think they might be a little bit on the pricier side, but they are a really cute present. And they are going to be a bit more subtle as well, like merch wise, because it's not like they say Marvel in big letters or like Wicked. It's just like the style. So I think that's a really cute idea, and it's also kind of a bit more unique. Not many people would think of that, I don't think. Another one which works for quite a few fandoms, honestly, but scented candles. I don't know what Marvel scented candles there would be actually on Etsy. If you just searched up Marvel scented candles, you'd probably get a bunch. I know that for Percy Jackson, there is a lot of different ones that smell like different cabins or like all these different things. Same with Harry Potter. I mean, if you're on Draco Talk, you know all about the different scented candles. And then some more decorative ones. You could get models of different like iconic props from the movies. So I'm gonna try and say Mjolnir. Okay, I tried. Thor's hammer. You could get a model of Thor's hammer. You could get a Captain America shield, Stormbreaker, basically just like any kind of prop. If you think that you or the person you're buying for would like a prop like that in their room or for around their house, that could be a good one. Maybe like an Infinity Gauntlet, something like that. You can also get Lego versions, like I know there's a Lego Arc Reactor, I really want that one. Or just while on the topic of Lego, there's a Lego Avengers Tower, there's a ton of different Lego Marvel ones, and Star Wars as well. For my birthday, Billy got me Lego C-3PO, and it currently holds my jewelry, and I love it so much, so that's a really good one if you have like a Star Wars fan. But yeah, so Lego is a great idea, and it's also really fun to make, and maybe you can make it together if you are buying it for a partner or a friend or someone you live with. And then finally on the Marvel front, I've seen this on TikTok and I believe they sell them on Etsy, but you can get jelly cats that are personalized, so their ears have like patterns related to different characters. So I saw some Spider-Man ones. You might have to search a bit on Etsy for those, but I do think that's cute, especially if whoever you're buying for likes jelly cats. Okay, that's the Marvel section. Now moving on to Percy Jackson. I asked the Percy girls for some help on this one because they know best and they are incredibly amazing. You should go follow us on TikTok. But yeah, they gave me some suggestions for this one as well. Starting off with books, obviously you can have special editions of Percy Jackson books. I've had my copies since I was maybe 5 years old, so they are quite battered right now. And also there's been new editions released since then, so I have like kind of the old English editions. Let me grab one actually. So this is what my Percy Jackson and Heroes of Olympus books look like right now. As you can see, my Percy Jackson one has been through the wars. I think it got dropped in a puddle at one point. It's been well loved for sure, but I know they are releasing new UK copies that look like this, and as well new Heroes of Olympus ones. The Mark of Athena one, Mark of Athena is like one of my favorite books like of all time, and that one is really cute as well. So getting new copies of the books, especially if someone has had them for a lot longer like I have. If it's someone who just read the original Percy Jackson books, I would highly recommend Heroes of Olympus and Trials of Apollo, and honestly just any Ride and Verse books. They are all so good. Also bookmarks for those, so on Etsy you can get some Percy Jackson themed bookmark. Another fun thing you can get is Funko Pops for the TV show. So I know they have season 1, but with season 2 coming out they might update them and like release some new ones, so going closer to Christmas maybe keep your eye out for those. Obviously a classic present would be a Camp Half-Blood t-shirt. This one is from before the new TV show came out, so I think I got mine off of like Amazon or Etsy or something. I've had it for literally years and it is not like the official design, but you can find them on Etsy and Amazon. A lot of stuff you can find on Etsy, I think you're getting that impression now, but you can get cabin specific ones as well. There's also like hoodies and like sweatshirts like this that would have the Camp Half-Blood logo on them. Also you can get charm necklaces that are cabin specific. The seller Gadget for Books on Etsy has some really cute ones, and then of course a classic that I feel like is an essential for any Percy Jackson fan. Mine actually, I actually have a story about that I won't go into right now. I will go into it in a second, but you can get them a blue Yankees baseball cap, specifically the navy blue, because that is the one Annabeth has. Don't go for any other colour. I mean you can, but then it's less kind of Percy Jackson related because it's not the one she has. I had the blue, like the navy blue Yankees baseball cap. I had it, I loved it, I wore it all the time, and then when I was on the Ratatouille ride in Disney World, there was like the bit where the mop like flicks at you, and I put my head back and it flew off my head and I never saw it again. So Remy, count your days. I loved that hat and I'm still mad about it. Yeah, as I said, you can also get scented candles. As the TV show comes out, I'm sure there'll be more posters made. And also necklace-wise, you could also get the bead necklaces that are like from the books. You've read them, you know what I mean. It's also in the TV show as well. Also kind of more subtle things to do with the cabins. I know my sister for Christmas a couple of years ago, I got her owl earrings because she is Athena cabin. So yeah, just like anything related to cabins is always a good one. Also copies of Greek tragedies and Greek mythology, things like the Iliad, the Odyssey, mythos, just like things that kind of aren't Percy Jackson but they're related to Greek mythology is always a good one, especially if it is maybe a more mature reader. Like I'm 18, I still read Percy Jackson, but like getting into more kind of Greek mythology stuff is definitely more significant to me now than it would have been when I was 5 originally reading books, you know? Okay, moving on from Percy Jackson, we are going to do Harry Potter next. Obviously you can get official Harry Potter merch, but there's also a lot of cute fan-made stuff. You can get wands for most of the characters either on the official store or on Etsy. Things like key rings, posters, fan art like paintings. Harry Potter is probably one of the fandoms that's easiest to buy for just because of the immense size of the fandom and the fact that in 2020 we were all slightly insane. Not that that's a bad thing, but like we were all obsessed. Don't deny it, I know you were as well. So literally just searching up Harry Potter merch on Google or TikTok or literally anywhere, you're likely to find something. Things like clothing, things like t-shirts. I actually have some store recommendations for those. Shop After Colour has some really cute t-shirts and sweatshirts. They quite often mix them in with other fandoms as well, so you might have a Hermione top with Taylor Swift lyrics on it, which I think is really, really cute. They had a Weasley Wizard Weezers one on sale a while ago and I really wanted to get that. So yeah, they're a really good shop. And then for jewellery, the Shop Girls Crew has some really cute ones. I saw some little Dobby earring. They also do a ton of other fandoms as well, so I know they have some Marvel ones, like they had some Bucky Barnes rings that I really like. They've got Disney Parks ones, so they've got little pumpkin ears for earrings and stuff like that. They had a Lord of the Rings necklace. I think they had some Star Wars ones. They have a ton of different designs, so that is definitely a really cute shop to check out. Again, for Harry Potter, books is a great one. In the Works, they sell the full box set for about £40. I actually bought that the other day and it's on my shelf right now because I'm going to uni next year and I wanted to take the Harry Potter books, but I didn't want to take my family's like set, so I bought my own ones. You can also get illustrated copies. I believe these are more expensive, but they are so beautiful. Any kind of notebook, merch, like again, kind of like props, so the Sorting Hat, maybe the Sword of Gryffindor. Again, the price is going to range on that, but you know, it depends on how much you want to spend, but there are some really good ideas there. Also, Lego is really good for Harry Potter. I know they have the Burrow and Gringotts, obviously Hogwarts and the Boathouse. I think they have Privet Drive. There's a ton of different ideas. I've seen a couple people online that have like candles hung from their ceiling, not real candles, like kind of electric ones that kind of mimic the Great Hall, so that's a really cute idea as well if you want some more like decoration type ones. I've also seen a few people with like chests that have the quaffles and bludgers and snitch and stuff like that in. But yeah, Harry Potter is definitely one of the easier fandoms to buy for if you have a fan of Harry Potter. Moving on to general book related merch. Obviously, again, on Etsy you can get tops and clothing and things like that for most fandoms, I would say. Just search in kind of whatever book or book series you would want and then like t-shirt or hoodie after it. You're probably bound to find something. Also phone cases, there's quite a lot of like book related phone cases. And on the topic of clothing, Dandy, which is literally like my favorite hoodie brand, they do a book club hoodie, which I do really want to get. It's really cute, but I can vouch for the quality of those because I have 2 hoodies and a sweatshirt from that and I love them all. I wear them all the time. They are pricier, but they are really good quality and definitely worth it. I keep like forgetting to breathe while I'm doing this, so if I sound out of breath, I'm really sorry. Obviously, bookmarks, you can get personalized ones, book vouchers for Waterstones or a national book token if you're from the UK, Barnes & Noble vouchers if you're in the US. I don't actually know what the other big bookstores in the US are called, but I'm sure if you live there you would know. I'm gonna say specifically for Boys of Tommen fans because I'm very much into that fandom right now. If you go on a website, I'm not promoting Shein here, but I know that they do it, so I'm gonna use that as an example. You can look up personalized sports jersey and then they let you put in a name and a number, so you could get like Kavanagh 13 on the back or like Gibson 7, Biggs 10, something like that. But that's quite a cute, like it's like a nod to them, you know, like it's not like actual merch, but it is like, you know, like if I saw someone with Kavanagh 13 on the back, I know what it's referring to. Again, scented candles from Etsy is a good one. If they have a Kindle, then you can get Kindle stands that kind of clip onto the back of your bed and then they kind of arch around so you don't have to hold the book while you're asleep. I'll put in a photo of what I mean. And then you can also get like a clicker, so that this is for like if you're in bed and like reading at night, by the way. Don't do this just to be lazy. I mean, you could do this just to be lazy, but like I wouldn't judge you. I would actually probably do the same. But you can get like something that holds your Kindle and then a button to click it so it just turns the pages and you can literally just like lay there and read. Sounds really relaxing, honestly, and I wish I would have that. Also, if you don't have a Kindle, then a Kindle is a good one. I don't have a Kindle, I'm asking for one for Christmas. I used to have one, but it was literally like so old. Like I think I got it when I was maybe 8 and I'm now 18, so 10 years old. It just doesn't work anymore, so I do need a new one. A reading light is always a good present. They can be big or small. I've got this little one that like turns on when you flip it up. It's pretty good. If you share a room with a sibling or something, or your partner, that can be a good one, so that you don't have to have the main light on. But it's also just quite useful to have if you like reading in the dark. It kind of clips onto the page. I think I got this in an advent calendar maybe, but you can definitely buy them, and it's quite a good gift. For people who like annotating, zebra mild liners are really good highlighters. They don't bleed through the page. I use them throughout all my A-levels and my GCSEs. I took English literature, so that was really good for annotating, so would recommend those. Also book tabs, you can buy multi-packs on Amazon for not too expensive, and that's a really good gift. Also, if we're talking about like how to keep books nice, especially if you like traveling, then a bookcase I know this is just an example, you don't have to buy one by like a specific person, but I know Hayley Pham or Pam, I don't know actually how to say her name, but I know she does some that are like really cute. Things like that can just like help keep books nice when you're traveling are a really nice idea. And then also another one would be an embosser. So you can get these, like, they're almost like stamps that you kind of clamp onto a page, and then it says like from the library of, and then your name. You can get those on Etsy, but those are a really nice idea. Also just like ornaments for a bookshelf, things related to a book that you know someone might really like. So for example, if they're really into Six of Crows, you might get them something that says no mourners, no funerals. It might be a candle, it might be a little ornament of some description that they can put on a bookshelf, just something sweet like that. Okay, and then finally moving on to music, I'm gonna do the basic vinyls, vinyl record shelves, vinyl record player. I've just ordered myself some vinyl record shelf. Just be careful if you are gonna use something that's like adhesive and sticks to a wall, because it can like damage your vinyls if they fall down. Mine have, and it's very frustrating. Obviously a vinyl player is a good gift, and vinyls from their favorite artists, their favorite soundtracks. So for example, the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. If it's a Marvel fan, then you've kind of hit two birds with one stone, because it's music and it's also Marvel. Also a CD player or some CDs, if maybe it's someone with an older car and they have a CD player in their car. I know that my old car only had a CD player and like the radio didn't work. It was really like, it was a shocking car, but I had a bunch of CDs that I would listen to in that. So if you know someone who is in that kind of situation, then CDs are a great idea. Also for cars, I know you can get air fresheners that kind of look like a record player, and then you put like a little air freshener scent that has an album on it. I'll put a photo because I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what it's called. But I know you can find those on like TikTok Shop, Amazon, Etsy, and that's quite like a sweet present, especially for someone who's maybe just learned to drive and they want to personalize their car a bit, or just anyone who has a car. Obviously merch from your favorite artists. Some artist official merch can be kind of ugly. Role Model has really cute merch, Gracie has pretty cute merch, Sabrina has pretty cute merch, Renee has pretty cute merch. Taylor Swift merch can be hit or miss, I'm gonna be honest with you. I absolutely adore her, but some of her merch just does not hit for me. Conan's merch is usually pretty good, Olivia Rodrigo. Basically, like, if you think it's cute, great. If you think would that actually look good on, maybe give it a miss and get some fan merch. Some places where you can get non-official merch, I know that this one does. Taylor, Gracie, Sabrina, Harry Styles, Lulu Draw with 3 W's. I'll put the thing there. They do some really cute merch, and I really want to get some of this. I was actually going to get one and wear it to the Eras tour, and I ended up not doing that. I just ended up wearing like a red dress, which in my head was inspired by I Bet You Think About Me. But yeah, that merch is super cute and I would recommend that. Also, phone cases again can be quite good. The brand Pop Clinks is really good. I actually have one from here. They sent me it, which was really sweet of them. Unfortunately, I dropped it and cracked it, which is why I had to stop using it. As you can see, it cracked there, so that's my bad. I'm really sorry. Thank you again for sending me it. I really appreciated it. This one's a Gracie one. As you can tell, I love you, I'm sorry. And basically, it plugs into your phone, like at the bottom there, so you like plug it into the charging port, and then you tap the button at the bottom. So this one's the Gracie Star, and then it lights up and like flashes. And I'm pretty sure it's like sound sensitive, so it like goes to the beat of the music. That's a really good one for especially if someone likes concert, or if they just want a light up phone case, because I mean, who wouldn't? They have a bunch of different ones. They have Chappell Roan, Gracie Abrams, Sabrina Carpenter, I believe Renee Rapp, Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, tons and tons of different ones. Would recommend this brand. They're not bad quality, they are good quality. I'm just really clumsy. Also, that's not sponsored, by the way. I got sent this a while ago. I was very grateful to have been sent it, but yeah, not sponsored, so would recommend. Also, speaking of concerts, things like earbuds, especially, I know my ears have been getting a bit damaged from the amount of concerts I went to last year. The music is always super loud, so either just like basic earbuds that are kind of single use, or you can get reusable ones. Clear bags that can be taken into concerts. I don't actually know where the one that I use is from. I use the same bag for every concert, but if you go on Etsy or just Google the specifications of like a bag that's allowed into most concerts, and then that sort of thing is a really good present. A small portable charger that you know will be able to be taken into a concert, because you're going to be wanting to take lots of videos and photos of your artist, if you and your friend, if you've gone, or yourself, maybe film some videos, and your phone's quite likely to die. You probably have tickets on your phone, transport tickets for getting home and there. Concerts can be a very long day out, so you don't want your phone to die, so that's also a good one. Also for concerts, but also this is just kind of like a cute thing you can do, some beads for friendship bracelets, or maybe make them some friendship bracelets that are like song lyrics, artist names, album names, colors of an album, that kind of thing. As I said, I really like friendship bracelets. Obviously it kind of originates with Taylor Swift, but I think most concerts people do make friendship bracelets now, so that is definitely a good one to make, especially if someone likes going to concerts. And then kind of the big one for concerts would be concert tickets. Obviously bigger artist tickets are going to be expensive. For artists that are maybe more up and coming that you know someone likes, that can be a really good one. I bought my sister some Alessi Rose tickets that I actually ended up having to sell because we can't actually go, but I think for 2 tickets it was like £65 or something, so that's actually really affordable. Do consider when you're buying concert tickets though how you're going to get to the concert and if you're going to need accommodation while you're there, because that can up the price quite a lot. That was the issue that I had. I bought the tickets and didn't think, how am I going to get to Nottingham and how am I actually going to stay there with my younger sister in the middle of winter? So just like consider these things. Concerts are always a good one. Another good idea is magazine editions that have your favourite artist in them, so either information about the artist or if they're on the cover or something like that, or jewellery brands. I know Le Petit Sprout has some really cute ones for like Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, Gracie Abrams. But yeah, jewellery is always a cute one. This would be maybe a more expensive present, and it's kind of a random one, but I really wanted this for years, especially for like a Taylor Swift fan, a guitar that the artist kind of used a very similar one. So I really loved the Lover guitar from the Miss Americana documentary that she used. I'll put a photo of it here. If you are willing to like spend a bit more money, that's a really good idea. Or just if it is someone who's more into kind of like actually playing the music, things like a guitar, an amp, music books for their favorite artists. So my aunt got me a folklore guitar book a couple years ago. Maybe picks from the artist, because a lot of artists do sell like guitar picks. Things like that are quite good. But yeah, so that is some of the inspo that I came up with. I hope this is useful as we get closer to the festive season. I hope that you have all the luck you need with buying people presents and just having a good season. If you have any more ideas, please comment them down below, because they will benefit me and they will benefit other people too. I'm sure if they see the comment and they think, oh, that's a really good idea. I'm just going to do a shameless socials plug. Make sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok if you don't already. And yeah, I hope you're all having an amazing day and I will see you in the next video. Thanks guys.